Let me say this clearly, respectfully, and without apology. I do not encourage young men who have no children to become stepfathers. I do not encourage young women with no children to become stepmothers. This is not bitterness. This is not hatred. This is wisdom earned through watching real people get hurt, misused, and emotionally manipulated and destroyed. What happened to Deontay Wilder is not rare. It is very common. And men need to hear the truth before they sacrifice themselves, trying to be good in situations that were never designed to honor them in the first place. Welcome back to Family Still Matters. This channel exists to speak truth about family, relationships, and responsibility without cultural pressure, without emotional manipulation, and without pretending that these hard realities don't exist, because they do. Here we value wisdom, accountability, and doing what protects the next generation, and not what sounds compassionate but leaves people wounded. This video is not about attacking single mothers. It's not about demonizing children. It is not about pretending blended families never work. This video is about boundaries. When a man with no children steps into a relationship with a woman who already has children, especially when the biological father is still alive, he is stepping into existing loyalties, unresolved wounds, and emotional landmines he did not create and cannot control. Children often resent him. They often reject his authority. Many will say the words that cut deeper than anything else. You are not my father. Or you're not my daddy. When those sassy ones, they say it that way. And no matter how much love he gave, money he spent, or sacrifices he made, those words will erase him emotionally. That is not love. That is emotional risk without protection. I'm speaking as a woman, and I'm speaking as a mother. I do not encourage any man in my family, be he my son, my nephew, my cousin, my uncle, or my brother, to take on the role of a stepfather when they have no children of their own. And I say this equally to women. I do not encourage childless women to become stepmothers either. If you have children, your primary responsibility is to your children, not your dating life. When you made a decision to lay down unprotected with a man that is not your husband and to have a child, your dating time is over, okay? Your going out having fun is over. You made a decision, intentionally or unintentionally, to be a mother full-time for the next 18 to 23 years. So when I had my child and his father and I were no longer together, I made a decision for myself. And I believe it was the wisest decision that any woman that has a child and is a single mother. I made the decision that I would not parade men in and out of my child's life or in and out of my life, destroying my body, my integrity, and my purity. I would not expect another man to carry a responsibility that belonged to me and my son's father. My focus was my child full time until he entered adulthood. And that was not a sacrifice. That was a mature, responsible decision that every good mother or every woman that has the objective of being a good mother should be focused on. This video benefits men and women, but mostly men, because it finally gives you permission, if you don't have it yet, to say no. Say no to guilt. Don't let nobody guilt you into having to take on that responsibility. Say no to manipulation disguised as love. Say no to being told you are selfish for protecting your future. A man does not lack character because he refuses to take on another man's unresolved responsibility. A woman does not lack value because she chooses to raise her children without dragging a new man into emotional chaos. Outside drama does not strengthen relationships, it destroys them. Two people need space to build their own bond, not constantly navigating third-party conflicts, resentment, and divided loyalties. If this message helped you to think more clearly, share it with the man who feels pressured to step up into situations that will cost him his peace. Leave a comment if you feel that this is a conversation that we need to continue, because silence is how many men keep getting hurt. I'm Deborah, and this is Family Still Matters, because wisdom still matters. Responsibility still matters, and protecting our children and future generation still matters. I'm going to leave you with this scripture. Scripture reminds us in Galatians 6:5, every man should bear his own burdens. Do I have to say that again? Every man shall bear his own burden. That is not cruelty. That is order. That is maturity. Handling your responsibility before asking someone else to carry them. Thank you for joining me. This is Family Still Matters. May God continue to richly bless you.